Welcome back to Dolor Factor Live. Let me just send some apologies for Mr. Adams Toussaint, who was due to come tonight. Unfortunately, he's not too well, so we wish him the best and we hope that he gets better soon. And also I want to let you know that you're in for a little treat later on, not too far from now, from Infinity Colour Shop. The manager, Suzette Merrill, has actually given us a little recording that will help you along the way if you want to do some things yourself. And we'll be featuring some more of Infinity's, you know, step-by-step guides as the following weeks progress. But stay tuned, you're going to have a little taste of what's coming up soon. Now, Barry, we started talking, you know, about the environment and people's attitudes and so on and so forth. And it's okay for us to keep on discussing, but we also have to look at some solutions.
Definitely.
And I don't want to wait till the end of the program and try to hurl everything. So how can we start to be a bit more considerate so that we perhaps not have as much food wastage, and we understand a little bit better how to respond to positive environmental changes?
Well, we can start with what I call environmentally friendly home gardening. I brought a little sample to show you. Here before us we have a normal flower pot. Normally people would put flowers in there, but today we have a tomato plant in there, and it's actually bearing fruit. I mean, you can actually see about three fruits on it, and it shows that in these hard economic times where people are losing jobs and cost of living has risen a bit, you can grow what you eat and eat what you grow. This is a pot example, but you can also have your backyard, or you can grow your own stuff, where you can grow your own vegetables if you eat vegetables, your own fruits, and you can actually grow stuff that you can actually eat, so you don't have to spend money in purchasing them at the supermarkets or anywhere place. You know what I mean? Now, there are a few things you need to remember in home gardening. One is there are some natural home gardening remedies that you can use instead of the normal synthetic pesticides and chemicals that can actually damage the environment. For example, if you have a little garden, a little soil area in your yard, and you want to plant a tree, or you want to plant some lettuce or cabbage or something like that, you can consider various types of ways of doing this that is environmentally friendly. They are simple little things. Can you imagine that, for example, if you have grass growing in between your flowers, you can either hand weed it like this, just remove it. That's one option. You can also use what I call mulching, and most farmers, big time commercial farmers, use the black plastic to cover the soil area around the plant. Now, covering the soil area and covering the grass would cause the grass to die, because the grass would need the sunlight for it to do photosynthesis, where it can produce starchy food for itself. But if you're not a big time farmer and you have a little backyard garden and you want to control grass, one of the things you can use newspaper. Just cover around the plant with newspaper. Yes, newspaper. Cover around the plant with newspaper. I know a farmer, a little backyard garden farmer, that used cardboard. And it worked very well. It covered the grass couldn't get light, so the grass eventually died. He didn't have to use no synthetic chemicals that would affect his environment and destroy his soil and destroy beneficial microorganisms in his soil, and it worked very well. Another thing you can use, can you imagine, you can even use vinegar. Yes, natural vinegar. You can take vinegar and you can actually put it in a normal little spray bottle. You know, those same spray bottles you use to spray your window and stuff like that. We can fill it with vinegar, and you can actually spray the grass and it will die.
I didn't know that. No, I'm going to ask you something. Please don't laugh. But I do it.
Really?
So don't laugh.
Because
No, I haven't said it yet, because I'm kind of gearing myself to say it, so you don't laugh too much. But for many years, I love plants, and when I was in London, I actually had a herb garden on my windowsill. You know, those long, you know, like flower plows, and then you put your. And I used to put ground coffee in the soil. I swear, apart from putting it in the soil and talking to them, I swear
you can talk.
It helped.
It helps.
Now, have you heard of people putting, I can't remember who told me, it's either my grandmother or my mother. I say my grandmother because she's not here. She's not here, she can't defend herself. I think she said to me, you can put ground coffee into your soil when you're growing plants.
Any form of organic plant tissue or crop refuse, any plant material would normally do well because it would be decomposed in the soil, normally by the earthworms, and it would come off as a sort of organic fertilizer for the plant, high in nitrogen. Nitrogen is one of the three main fertilizer or three main plant nutrients that is needed by the plant in a major way. You have nitrogen, you have phosphorus, and you have potassium. Nitrogen helps the plant to produce leaves and branches. Phosphorus helps the plant in the uptake of nutrients from the soil. And then you have potassium, which then helps the plant in the fruiting and flowering. So when you put the ground beans there, you actually put in crop refuse there or plant material there, which is high in nitrogen. So it will produce, cause the plant to produce more leaves and branches.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and talking to it, has been scientifically proven.
Is it good?
Yes, research has shown that when people talk to plants, they do respond and they do show symptoms of becoming more healthy. They've been documented. I don't know exactly how it works, but definitely research has shown that some plants have shown response to people talking to them.
Maybe it's more the I'm trying to find reasons. Maybe it's just the, like the same, like when a child is in a mother's womb and they get familiar with hearing the tone and so on and so forth, because it is a living thing, isn't it? So
well, you know what the good book says. The good book says the power of death and life is in the tongue. So I guess if you speak in life to the plant responds with life.
No, it's true, because I speak to them, especially when I'm going away. I say, hold on for me. I'm sorry, I won't be there to water you as often as I should do. But I don't trust Mary, who says she's going to come along. Hold on for me, please. But yes, I mean, why would people not think about, growing a tomato plant in something like this? Is it because they would think maybe the roots, too many roots and it wouldn't grow?
Well, I think it's just not a common trend. And people tend to move by what's happening in their culture. It's not part of our culture for people to grow food crops or plant crops in a flower pot, but it can be done. If you're living in the CDC or you have no soil around you and you want to curb on your expenditure, you can simply get some flower pots, put some soil in it, and you can grow lettuce, you can grow cabbage, you can grow cucumbers, and you can grow stuff that you don't have to buy.
Where can people go to learn how to do this? Because you can say you can grow this, you can grow that, but how, if I want to do it, how would I? I'm glad you asked,
because we have some good friends out there. We call them the agricultural extension officers. There are 7 offices around the island, from region 1 and 2 in Babonneau to region 3 in Dennery, region 4 in Micoud, region 5 in Vieux-Fort, region 6 in Soufrière, and region 7 in the Conneries, Anstory, and Roseau area, and then you have region 8, which is the Castries Basin and Cul-de-Sac-Bexar. There are officers there that provide technical assistance to any farmer or person that wants that advice. And they are very good at what they do. They can guide you and guide you into backyard gardening or into commercial gardening. They're very good at what they do.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because we're going to repeat that later on, so people know how they can contact, because I think that's a very worthwhile thing. Now, viewers, earlier on I did say to you that we had a special treat from Infinity Colour Shop. We're going to show you some of it now, and the other bit you're going to have to watch the DBS website and the Dolor Factor Live website for that. So here's a little taster of your little treat.
Welcome everyone to Infinity Colour Shop. As a reminder, we are the subsidiary of Carrasco Anderson, and we are situated in the Big Chef Steakhouse building in Rodney Bay. Today we are going to speak to you on one of our prime products, the Gecko Roof Silicone Roof Coating. This product is ideal for our hurricane season, based primarily for roofings of metal, concrete, and plywood base. This product is easy to apply, it is white in nature, and one of the benefits to it being white is that it can cut on your electricity bill and present a more cool environment to your whole household. The Gecko Roof can be applied both on residential and commercial properties. It is a DIY product, meaning that it can be handled by a contractor or a residential owner. The additional benefits of Deco Roof is that it can be applied in one coating and it has a lifelong warranty. Apart from this product, the accompanying roof tape is used to seal cracks and crevices in your surface. All of this will be clearly demonstrated on our step-by-step video, which will be shown shortly.
And to actually see that video, as I said, you need to visit dolorfactorlive.com. It's a wonderful video, very clear step-by-step instructions. And of course, that was Suzette Merrill, the manager of Infinity Colour Shop. Now, this week's giveaway questions tell us at how many locations does Carrasco & Sons sell Sisson paint? And for your chance to win a Carib Cable gift bag, tell us the name of Carib Cable's summer promotion. The questions can be found on dolorfactorlive.com, Facebook page Dolor Factor Live TV show. So make sure you stay with us. We'll be right back.